Ekunleo. My name is Bushra. Èmi lọmọ wọn nìbàdàn. Ọmọ wọn nílé Olúyọ̀lé. Ọmọ ajẹ̀gbẹ́jẹ̀kara wọn àfikàrà wọn fọ́rin mu. Ìbàdàn májà. Tó ṣe kí ni o tó kọ́ra àwájú lẹ́rú èmi tún àlàyé wọn nílé Adéwì. So you want to learn about Yoruba movies you should watch. You want to learn about our culture, our lifestyle, our food, and of course, our woman. You've come to the right channel, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, thank you for clicking on this video. Kindly like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. You're welcome to the family. If you're an OG, you know how we do it now. Thank you for always coming back. Lady, I'm sọ̀rọ̀ nípa the Yoruba detective classic that redefined mystery movies ní Yoruba Nollywood. Emma Babikalo. Cinema yìí was produced by Biodun Ibitola ní abẹ́ ilé-iṣẹ́ Remdel Optimum Communication Ltd. This movie was adapted from the novel Owo Eje by Kola Akinlade, tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n kọ́kọ́ publish ẹ̀ ní 1976. Unlike many Yoruba movies, tó jẹ́ pé nípa owó òjijì, this one took a different approach. It's a detective thriller, if you may, that kept us guessing till the end. Cinema yìí wá máa sọ pé ta ló pa, ẹni tó parí, oh, this is the person that. This movie will turn you into a real life detective because wàá máa bá lọ láti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ títí dé òpin. It didn't even matter to me that this movie was produced in 2005. When I rewatched it again, I was glued to my seat, wanting to find out ta ló pa ẹni yìí gangan ní pàtó. But kí ló jẹ́ kí Owo Eje? What made it stand out? The plot, the performance, like I said, the twist and the suspense. Everything was top tier. Oya, ẹ jẹ́ ká yànnàná ẹ̀ ká kan ságbá mi Owo Eje. Now, let's go to the plot. I have my book here with me, so permit me, I'm going to be reading from it from time to time. Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ nípa story Owo Eje yìí. Unlike many Yoruba movies, tó jẹ́ pé a ti máa mọ nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ láti bí title. Tẹ́ bá ti ń gbọ́ Owo Eje, ẹ ti máa wò pé ó ṣògùn owó ni, ó pààyàn ni, ibẹ̀ ló ti lówó lọ́wọ́. This movie did not go like that. Ó dá lé orí ẹnìkan tí wọ́n ń pè ní Sule. Sule starts off as a simple labourer, but he worked hard on his own farm too. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn tó bá wá láti ìlú òkè, tó bá wá sí ìlú, wọ́n máa fún wọn, tó bá báyàn ṣiṣẹ́ oko, àwọn náà máa lóko tí wọ́n tó máa dáko lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan pé òkè o, owó tó bá fáwọn náà, àwọn náà fi máa ra seedlings, àwọn náà máa gbìn pé iye táwọn náà bá rí káwọn náà máa fi ránṣẹ́ sílé. In this story, Sule jẹ́ ọmọ Ebira, so wọ́n máa ń pè ní Sule Ebira. Everything seems fine. Gbogbo ẹ̀ dàbí ẹ̀kún lọ déédéé until one day, boom, Sule Ebira kú. And autopsy tí wọ́n ṣe ìwádìí ikú tó pa wọ́n ní ikú àtẹnujẹ, májèlé àtẹnujẹ òun ló pa Sule. Bí wọ́n ṣe sọ nínú sinimá yẹn pé májèlé àtẹnujẹ ló pa Sule. Ta wá ló ní motive? Ta ni ó ti ṣe nǹkan ìfura tó wá kí ẹsẹ̀ kùnlé tó máa ní láti pa Sule? That is what the story is all about. Now, this movie would have you guessing from the beginning to the end because the person ẹni tá gbójú òkùnlé nínú sinimá yẹn kò jẹ́ ní àgbà, ẹni tẹ́ ẹ̀rù kó pa Sule gangan òun kọ́ ló pa Sule o. And this is where the detective angle, this is where it came in. The police investigation doesn't seem to be making any progress. So olólùfẹ́ Sule ìyẹn Bísí ó wá tọ̀ ẹni tó ń pè ní PI nísìnyí, private investigator, ó tọ̀ lọ pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ olólùfẹ́ mi ni wọ́n pa ẹ bá mi wádìí ẹni tó pa. Kí n tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, oríṣiríṣi òṣèré òun ló kópa nínú sinimá yìí. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ, I have my book here, so I'm going to be reading out their names for you. Àní Ọpẹ́yẹmí Ayéọlá. Mind you, this movie was produced in 2005, so all these people were still so young and like well in their prime, so beautiful. We have Ọpẹ́yẹmí Ayéọlá, àní Lanre Balogun tó play role detective Akin, àní Karim Adepoju, Baba Wande. There was Shola Foshudo, which was the ọ̀gá àwọn ọlọ́pàá. Baba wa Lere Paimo, he was also a police officer. We have Joke Muiwa, àwọn ni wọ́n play Alake, a ní bàbá wa Kola Oyewo, a ní bàbá wa Dele Odule, a ní Peter Fatomilola. There were a whole lot of actors in this movie. I am sure pé tẹ́ bá wo movie yẹn mo máa wò pé àwọn people yìí ni àbí àwọn people yìí kọ́. In fact, a ní Péjú Ògúnmọ́lá nínú movie yẹn. Ẹni tó play role Bisi, her name is Ganiya Ogundele. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe ń sọ lọ, ó tọ private investigator lọ pé ẹ dákun ẹ bá mi wá ẹni tó ṣekú pa ọkọ mi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wò pé okay, ta ló ní motive? Who has the motive to kill Sule Ebira? Now, let's meet the suspects. What makes Owo Eje so interesting is that the movie presents multiple characters of ẹni tó ní motive tó lè pa Sule Ebira. Everybody ló dẹ̀ ní strong motive. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ látorí Tiger, ìyẹn Gbémisọ́lá Quality is a love rival of Sule Ebira. Ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ Bísí, ó dẹ̀ máa fi ohun ránṣẹ́ sí Bísí, àmọ́ Bísí ò fẹ́ràn rẹ̀ because oníjàgídíjàgan èèyàn kan ni, nítorí pé òun náà ti ní misdemeanor kan rí nígbà kan tó lọ sẹ́wọ̀n, ó ṣèèṣì pààyàn nígbà kan, ó dẹ̀ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. So that's our first prime suspect, of which ọjọ́ tí Sule máa kú, he was at the scene. Number 2, Joseph is also an Ibira person. Òun ni close friend, ọ̀rẹ́ tímọ́tímọ́ kòríkòsùn Sule Ebira. Wọ́n sì jọ jẹun ní ọ̀sán ọjọ́ náà ni. Ẹ rántí o, wọ́n ní májèlé àtẹnujẹ ló pa Sule. Now, ṣọ́ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ ní tòótọ́. Joseph náà ló kòkòkò, àmọ́ kòkòkò tiẹ̀ kò tóbi tó ti Sule Ebira. That's a motive. Olóyè olówó jẹun jẹ́jẹ́, ìyẹn bàbá wa Kola Oyewo is a powerful chief tó Sule Ebira tó ń blackmail because nígbà tó rí bàbá yẹn níbi tó ti rí, ó padà lọ́bẹ̀, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé nǹkan kan kíní kan ṣẹlẹ̀ dẹ̀ papọ̀, òun nídìí owó báyìí, Could he have been the one tó pa Sule to stop him or to keep him quiet from kó lọ máa rojọ́ kákàkiri àbí kó wá máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kó máa blackmail all the time? A ní bàbá Wálé, ìyẹn bàbá Wálé tí wọ́n ń pè ní Karim Adépọ̀jù bàbá Wande, but in the movie it was bàbá Wálé. Bàbá Wálé is a father figure, or is he not? Bàbá Wálé ló gba Sule Ebira sílé, òun ló gbà wọ́n síṣẹ́, òun ló dẹ̀ fún wọn ní ilẹ̀ ní ìlú Ajé where the farm is, because ìlú Ajé is a ó nọ̀sẹ̀ díẹ̀ sí Ondo town tí wọ́n ń gbé, so ìlú Ajé yẹn bí oko ni sí Ondo town. Now, Lana, ìyẹn Lápàdé Babátúndé ló play role Lana, is a new bus driver in town. Ó dẹ̀ sá kúrò níbi tó ti wá nítorí pé òun náà pààyàn ni. So, ṣé ó tún wá pààyàn níbí báyìí? Because he was running away from where he was coming from before, because ó pààyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Did he commit murder again? These are our prime suspects. And this cinema is saying it's going to keep you glued to the end of your seat. And you won't even realize that, I mean, aside from the fact that, okay, yes, maybe the props, the clothing, fashion sorrow, àti ojú age àwọn tí wọ́n act in cinema, you will not believe that is an old movie. I even prefer those kind of movies compared to the crime and thriller movies. Now, what made Owo Eje a classic movie? The storytelling for me. Owo Eje used intelligent storytelling to keep us hooked to the edge of our seats. There was no ritual scene, there was no blood sacrifices, just deep, suspenseful detective story. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì, òun ni bí oníkálùkù ṣe embody character wọn. Every actor brought in their A game. Lanre Balogun tó ṣiṣẹ́ detective Akin Olusina was smooth, sharp and determined. Ganiya Ogundele tó ṣe Ogundele, pardon me, tó play role Bisi gave an emotional performance. Performance here, nínú favorite part mi, I'm going to show you, but she said, olólùfẹ́ mi ni Sule, ó sì ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ra kẹ̀kẹ́ tuntun kan tó gbé kọjá níbí níjọ́ Saturday. Ó yẹ ká jọ pàdé níwájú ilé Lanre Ebira. I mean, she said something like that, and that she was really amazing in that movie, showing the pain of losing a loved one, and of course, our veterans made every scene intense. Another thing tó jẹ́ kí n nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí cinema Owo Eje yìí is the way ìyá wa Jọkẹ́ Múyìwá tó play role Àlàkẹ́, ìyẹn Ọ̀gá Bísí. There was a scene where I'm going to allow you watch the scene right now, and then I'm going to come back to talk about it. So enjoy.
BBC, ọgbọ́n àlùmọ̀kọ́rọ́ yìí ti pọ̀jù fáwọn ọkùnrin ìsìn láti rí àwọn obìnrin jẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n ní ìsìn lajú ẹ̀ báyìí lọ̀rọ̀ àwọn obìnrin gbà àti gbọ́n. BBC, kò sí ní tí ọkùnrin ń ṣe báyìí tóbìnrin ò lè ṣe. Ìwọ ṣáà mọ̀ wò ó láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà ọwọ́ àwọn obìnrin làṣẹ ayé yìí ń bọ̀ àbọ̀ sí. Nítorí náà BBC kó o gbáradì láti ṣojúṣe tiẹ̀ nínú ayé àwọn obìnrin tí ń bọ̀ yìí. Ó bá jó lórí fáwọn ẹgbẹ́ rẹ láwùjọ, ó jẹni tó jẹ́ wípé yóò tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́ ayé ẹ̀ dáadáa.
Now, see how she spoke about women empowerment. Look at as far back as 2005, we are already looking at women being in power. The future is indeed female, and I am proud of what the women folk are doing right now. That's 2005, see 2025, that is 20 years, difference of 20 years, and I can tell you that women are taking charge, and I am proud because ní sí nìyẹn tó ti sọ pé obìnrin náà lè ṣe nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ wà nípò agbára múra sí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé. That is, you know, have your own money. That's one of the things that I really appreciate about this movie as well. Moving on, I enjoyed the Yoruba, the way they spoke Yoruba in the movie. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́fin Tótó, ìyẹn detective, you know. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ pé ikú májèlé àtẹnujẹ, you know, poison by mouth, you know, just really amazing array of Yoruba language, of Yoruba diction. Òun ni wọ́n lò nínú sinimá yìí. Ó jẹ́ kí n rántí oríṣiríṣi. Níbi tí Àlàkẹ́ ti ń bá Bísí sọ̀rọ̀ tó ti sọ pé bá ń gbé Bísí kí pàmbólàmbólà yìí fún ẹ̀gbọ́n rẹ̀. We remember Bísí kí pàmbólàmbólà, that's cabin biscuit. You know, àwọn ọmọ tó ń kọrin níta yẹn. It's really beautiful and it just made me so nostalgic. Oríṣiríṣi scenes ni mo fẹ́ràn nínú sinimá yìí, but I'm going to be showing you some of them right now.
Olólùfẹ́ mi ni Sule. Ó sì ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ra kẹ̀kẹ́ tuntun kan tí ó gùn kọjá ní ọjọ́ Sátidé tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó ní a pàdé ní ilé baálẹ̀ Ìgbìrà lálẹ́. Mo dúró sọ́dọ̀ Àdùkẹ́ tó jẹ́ ọmọ baálẹ̀ títí. Níkẹyìn. Kàkà kí Sule ó dé. Ariwo ni mo gbọ́ pé Sule ti kú.
Òtítọ́. A kó ayẹyẹ wá sọ́dọ̀ mi bí láti wá yẹ mi sí. Nígbà wọ́n mọ̀ bí èmi ṣe ń ṣe pẹ̀lú Sule. Tí ọ̀kan ní tí wá máa gbọ́ ariwo wọn tí wọ́n máa kọrin pé bàbá wa rè o, ẹni lé o, bàbá wa rè o, ẹni èmi ò tẹ́ mọ̀ pé bàbá wa lé ẹni rè ní ń wí. Sule ó wà bọ́ àárín wọn ní ọbẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹjọ́ náà pé Sule ọmọ ọba ró kéré, Sule ọmọ ọba ró.
The lessons tá a kọ́ nínú Owo Eje, greed àti blackmail, ojú kòkòrò, tẹ̀mbẹ̀lẹ̀kún is very, very deadly, or can be deadly. Well, it was deadly in the movie because nǹkan tó kó bá Sule tó jẹ́ kí Sule tó jẹ́ kó di ìrọ̀rùn nínú sinimá náà nìyẹn. Justice takes time, but it always comes. Ó dàbí òwe kan ni wọ́n ní ọmọdé bùrókò ó bojú wẹ̀yìn kò mọ̀ pé òòjọ́ kọ́ lolúwéré ń pa ni. A child insults the iroko tree and looks back. The child does not know that the iroko tree doesn't take revenge immediately. This also means that your actions, no matter how long it takes, there are repercussions for everything that we do. Justice might be delayed, but it can never be denied. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú sinimá yìí nìyẹn, because eventually a padà rí ẹni tó ṣe ikú pa Sule Ebira. And wealth without peace is useless. Though this movie is not about blood money in the ritual sense, it just shows that sudden wealth can bring unexpected problems. Because Sule ra kẹ̀kẹ́ tuntun and ọjọ́ tó ra kẹ̀kẹ́ tuntun tó gbé kẹ̀kẹ́ tuntun tó fẹ́ fi hàn àfẹ́sọ́nà rẹ̀ ọjọ́ náà ló kú. So ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ nípa impact àti legacy, why this movie still matters títí dòní. Even though Owo Eje they released it 2005, that's 20 years ago, it is still, to me, it's still one of the best Yoruba mystery movies. It set a standard for Yoruba detective stories in Nollywood. For me, I can say that, for me. This is my personal opinion. And today, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mystery films does not reach this level of storytelling. Modern Nollywood, I feel like what they call one thing or two things, that's the Owo Eje, especially how to create suspense without the over-the-top effects. There was no effects, there was no anything in this movie. It was just plain old acting, and it was enjoyable. We had so much to learn from it. Like, there was no blood, there was no killing of anybody, nobody was strangling anybody, nothing happened, nothing of such. In fact, there was no fight. It was just plain acting, and we still got the message. It was still captivating, it was still educating, it was still entertaining, despite the fact that there was no over-the-top effects. Although I really love this Owo Eje and it was shot 20 years ago. I know, but I'm just going to point out some things that I saw that I felt like maybe it would have been a little bit better. When they were introducing us to Shola Foshulo ìyẹn ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá ní ìta iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá yẹn ní ìta police station, nígbà tí wọ́n show ìta, it was day. Nígbà tá a máa wọnú police station tá a bá ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá sọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ fún wa wípé ó ń bímọ kí gbogbo àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó kú kí wọ́n wá bá òun yọ ayọ̀ ọmọ. It was dark outside. ìyẹn number one. Number two, aṣọ ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá, it looked like aṣọ custom to me because it was cream. But 2005, I don't think police uniform was cream. It was ever cream. No, I don't think so. I think it was blue and then it was black. So aṣọ yẹn jẹ́ aṣọ custom officer. No ju tèmi o. Another thing is àwọn bàtà àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn kọ́bla true. I mean, it was shoe tail, like shoe to my was the native. I know that it was shot 20 years ago, but I'm just saying. Some of the things that I really like, to wish Roshi Shelley Loni in the cinema is being able to walk freely at night. In between Sule Ebira and Joseph Utiri Laloru, it was safe to walk at night. Another thing is Timoturi tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láyé sin tó dẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ pa ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ó ní àwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n try láti kó ọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹni tí wọ́n fọ̀rọ̀ wá lẹ́nu wò tó interrogate tí wọ́n try láti kó ọ̀rọ̀ sí lẹ́nu. Ibi tí wọ́n ti interrogate Joseph náà ti ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ pé ó ṣe Bísí ìyẹn àfẹ́sọ́nà Sule ó fine ju àfẹ́sọ́nà ti Joseph lọ. I mean, why do that? On try láti kó ọ̀rọ̀ sí lẹ́nu for him to implicate himself or what? Ìyẹn ó sì ṣẹlẹ̀ lónìí. Another thing tí mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí is investigative journalism. It was just beautiful to see. It was just really beautiful to see. It was really beautiful to see a Yoruba movie that is not over the top, that they are not lọ́gbẹ́gbáwá tí wọ́n máa pọ̀ for. I mean, don't get me wrong, we love our Lalude, we love our Abija, we love our Alapeni, we love them. But sometimes we want to see just plain old Yoruba movie that does not have anything to do with all those ones. Just give us plain movie, something that we can learn from, something that we can watch and we can be like, okay, something that we can bring our kids to see. We can sit down with our children and they can see and they can learn Yoruba from it. Kì í ṣe mọ́ àmúlùmọ́lá tá à ń ṣe tá a máa sọ òyìnbó díẹ̀ tá a máa sọ Yorùbá díẹ̀ tá a máa mix gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe àwọn sinimá tó jẹ́ wípé láti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ títí dé òpin èdè abínibí wa ìjìnlẹ̀ èdè Yorùbá òun la fi sọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe sinimá tó jẹ́ pé Yorùbá nìkan la mọ̀ sọ. Yorùbá, mi ò dẹ̀ sọ Yorùbá, funkify Yorùbá o, mo ń sọ ìjìnlẹ̀ Yorùbá gangan. ní sọ ẹ̀nà rárá a mọ̀ sọ Yorùbá gangan so that àwọn ọmọ wa náà wọ́n lè máa jókòó tì wá láti máa wà àwọn sinimá yìí á lè máa kọ́ wọn lọ́gbọ́n. I understand that aṣọ ìgbàlèyàn dá fúngbà. I mean, we're going to make movies that go in line with the time that we are and the kind of life that we're living right now. But how about we take it down a notch? Ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sí drawing board. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe sinimá tó jẹ́ pé ó máa gbé àṣà wa lárugẹ, àṣà àti ìṣe ìlú wa. Ẹ jẹ́ á máa ṣe sinimá tó máa gbé lárugẹ. Ẹ má jẹ́ àgbàgbé ibi tá a ti wá o. Wọ́n lódò tó bá gbàgbé orísun kò ní pẹ́ gbẹ o. So have you seen this movie, Owo Eje? Abi you just see it, listen to what is already playing. If you have seen it before, let me know in the comment section. Share anything, no pasule. And if you will just go and see it, put it in the comment section that you are going to just see it. And when you see it, please come back to tell me who you thought killed Sule Ebira. Is it the same person who killed Sule Ebira that eventually killed him in the movie? Please let me know in the comments. Àrùjù báyìí lọ lórí ètò yìí lónìí. Wọ́n ní ọ̀bẹ ní bẹ́ṣu, àtẹ̀lẹsẹ̀ a sì bẹ̀rẹ̀. Èmi ní mọ̀ wá, ẹ̀yin náà ní mọ̀ bá. Orúkọ mi ni Bushra, ọ̀rẹ́ yín, olólùfẹ́ yín, àbúrò yín, ọmọ wọn n'Íbàdàn, aya wọn nílé Adéwuyì. Ó dọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀. Appreciation.